What's up, guys? Leo the Chosen One here. Today we'll be reacting the rise of Cruz. Here we go.
Imagine a young kid with a simple dream to become a YouTuber. But every time he got close, something got in his way. Again and again and again. Most would have quit, but he didn't. He kept uploading, and now that same kid has over 1 million subscribers. This is the rise of Cruz. Cruz, whose real name is Ebenezer Jonathan Crate, began his journey on YouTube with a diss track at the young age of 4. That video wasn't uploaded on his own channel, it was simply his first appearance. It wasn't until later on that Steak and Cruz hung out, and Steak said this:
I think you should start a YouTube channel.
So Cruz would go on to create the YouTube channel Unflavored. He also created a TikTok account also named Unflavored, which he now has privated, but you know me, I find the videos no matter what. Sorry, Cruz.
So this is him drinking a soda in TikTok.
Anyways, he wasn't exactly the best at YouTube at first. He would record videos with no mic, no audio, and no camera. But 5 months later, he would learn how to use his mic and voice reveal.
Welcome back to another video.
He got a few thousand views, but unfortunately, he didn't see similar results for another 8 months, despite posting tons of videos. And over time, Cruz got bored of Roblox.
And over time, I grew bored of Roblox, so I started posting Fortnite.
Okay.
Alright, what's up guys? My name's Unflavored, and before we start, use code Unflavored.
I didn't have much success with this, and only really had one video with over 1,000 views. Yet again, I became bored of Fortnite, so I started making videos about everything. Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, VR, you name it. Everything. And it was at this point where I finally learned how to make thumbnails. They were honestly terrible at the start, but over time they started getting a lot better. And then, everything changed.
That's right, everything changed. Because a year
What
later,
changed?
Cruz started middle school. But during this time, he started posting less and less due to his schedule. And on top of this, his entire school found out about his YouTube channel, and they teased him.
Specifically, they would go on an alt, ask me questions on my live stream, they'd ask me to sing songs, they would clip it, and then send it to as many people as possible.
I get those goosebumps every time. Yes sir, yes sir.
They would even play my videos max volume in class, leak my personal information, and one time they got the teacher to play my video in front of the class.
At first, he didn't let this stop him, but eventually, he couldn't stand it anymore. And well, he quit. Or so they thought. Because you see, Cruz had a plan all along.
I didn't actually quit. I just wanted everybody to think that I had quit. So, I posted my last video under the channel Unflavored on January 11th, 2021, and I was never seen ever again on that same channel. 15 days later, 12-year-old me is on call with my best friend, and I tell him that I want to create a new YouTube channel, but this time, not tell a soul. He helped me brainstorm, and eventually we came across the name of Inferno Blocks. I liked it, he liked it, so we did it.
On this channel, he would upload his first video titled 3 Headless Horsemen Avatar Tricks.
Hey everyone, Inferno Blocks here. So this is my first video, and I'm going to be showing you how you can create a headless horseman, lots of different tricks for very cheap on Roblox.
And he kept posting more tutorials to get tons of views, despite not being well known yet.
What your Roblox face says about you. Winning smile. You only use this to troll people. Stitch face. You have like 5 Roblox girlfriends.
Huh?
Smile. You're a bacon hair who just joined Roblox.
Okay.
Man face. If you unironically use this face, I don't know what to tell you.
Cruz
What do you
uses the
mean?
man face, so I don't know what to tell you. Anyways,
Yeah,
at
I don't know
first,
why he
growth
uses
was
it.
slow. That was until Roblox shut
Did
down
he
for
just like
3
it?
whole days. Everyone panicked. No one knew what was happening behind the scenes. and Cruz would go on to post a video on his theory about when Roblox would be playable again.
I would wake up the next morning with 100,000 views. I
No!
was shocked. So shocked, in fact, that I literally skipped school that same morning so that I could live stream. And I'd live streamed before, but I never really got that many viewers. But this time, I had over 100. I couldn't believe it. My excitement was unmeasurable. That was until the next day at school. Someone had found my channel. The news spread like wildfire. Have you heard that Cruz has a new channel? It's called Inferno Blocks. They'd say a million times to every single person in the school.
For the next month, Cruz ignored them, and he kept posting. But on December 14th of 2021, something happened.
That year, my family had decided that we would do a massive family vacation to Fiji. After we were done vacationing, before we could fly home, we had to take a test for COVID. My brother Steak tested positive. This meant a full week stuck inside of a hotel room. A week later, we're ready to leave. We have to test one more time, and I test positive. Another week, trapped indoors. Being stuck in a hotel room for 2 weeks is really boring. And when I got back home, I lost all motivation, and I slowly started to quit. I stopped with the daily uploads and started doing weekly uploads. And slowly but surely, faded away from YouTube. 3 months later, Inferno Blocks was never seen again.
But before he completely quit, he had been working on a channel behind the scenes with his brother Steak called Snooze. On this channel, they would post Roblox videos, and one of them got 2 million views. Thanks to this, Snooze took off, but when they applied for monetization, they were rejected for reusing content. YouTube had a problem with the text-to-speech in their videos, so they didn't let them make money.
We fought back, we appealed, we rejected, but still, no matter what we did, they wouldn't let us make money. There was only one way to fix this. We had to delete every single video. This was a really tough decision, but we weighed out the pros and cons and decided that it would be best if we restarted the channel, but this time voice acted instead of using text-to-speech. So we deleted every video, even the ones with tens of millions of views. But it worked. YouTube finally let us make money on the new channel. But by then, it was too late, and all momentum on this new channel was gone.
Later that year in the summer, Cruz resumed the channel Inferno Blocks. He was in high school now, and unlike middle school, no one made fun of him. So he posted more videos, but they didn't do too well. So he created a new channel called Brian and got 100 subscribers in the first month. But he got burnt out and quit once again. Yeah, I've heard that one 4 times now, Cruz. You can't fool us. So what made Cruz try YouTube once again, you ask? Well, here's what he has to say.
Let me tell you a story. It was 10th grade, first day of my English class. My teacher had assigned us an activity. It was an icebreaker. We had to talk to a partner and figure out enough about them so that we could write an essay about that partner. When it was my turn to introduce myself, I had nothing to say. I wasn't an athlete, I wasn't in any clubs, I wasn't some super genius. I only had one thing that separated me from everybody else, and that was my YouTube channel, but I had thrown it all away. This realization changed everything for me, and I came back to YouTube that fall. I would post weekly Fortnite tutorials and occasionally live stream. It was around this time that I changed the channel name from Brian to Cruz, the very channel that you're watching right now. After a couple of months of this cycle, something would happen that would change my channel and my life forever.
That's right. On December 28th of 2023, his brother Steak hosted a challenge between him and his sister Romy. He won the challenge, and the prize was a raid from Steak. So he went live that night and got over 2,000 viewers. This gave him a nice boost.
That one stream gave my channel an insane boost. For the first time, I actually had some sort of momentum. But momentum is only as good as what you do with it is. A raid can get you subscribers, but there's no saying that the subscribers